Hello there, welcome. Today we are talking about Leviticus chapter 19. And in today's chapter, we do have some more rules and things listed. Specifically, we have rules listed that talk about helping those in need. So a lot of today's chapter does focus on, during this time period, how they worked to help people who were in need. Now, there was an interesting footnote that I wanted to share with you. It says, some people think the Bible is nothing but a book of don'ts. But Jesus neatly summarized all these rules when he said to love God with all your heart and to love your neighbor as yourself. He called these the greatest commandments of all. By carrying out Jesus' simple commands, we find ourselves following all of God's other laws as well. So really all of the things that we see in terms of Old Testament laws and rules and regulations, a lot of those can be tied back to this simple idea of loving God and loving our neighbor. Now, in this chapter, it does talk about some other things. In verse 31, it says, do not defile yourselves by turning to mediums or to those who consult the spirits of the dead. I am the Lord your God. So there are some other things in here that talk about different things. And I heard a speaker recently talking about these rules and how in today's world we tend to want to pick and choose which rules we follow, which ones we don't. And he said something really, really interesting. He said that if we basically just pick and choose which guidelines we want to follow and not follow, we are just like the normal person in the world who is not a Christian. God made a lot of these rules to set us apart. When we are Christians and we want to follow God's guidance, there are going to be times where we don't do the same things as other people in the world. And that's actually a good thing, because God's purpose was to set us apart. So I guess next time when we think about maybe not being allowed to do something according to the Bible that everyone else is doing, first we need to remember that God made these rules with our own good in mind. And second, by not doing what everyone else is doing, we are being set apart, which is actually a good thing and not a bad thing. So Leviticus chapter 19. Tomorrow we will take a look at Leviticus chapter 20. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.